Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is December 28th, 2024, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over to these charts and see what we see. Let me maximize this quarterly chart and resize this. And what we see on this quarterly chart, this last quarter we did go all the way up and kiss that yearly R3, and now we have pulled back, but we're still above that yearly R2. That lets you know this year it was a real strong bull market this year, and I don't see any changing coming in the coming years. We are due a pullback. The thing is, so always be mindful of your trading plans, your trading strategies, and manage your trades accordingly, because this market has been really hot this year. But let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see there. Oh, excuse me. On this monthly chart, we can see that we are still above the 9-10 moving average. We are having a red month right now on the SPY, on SPY, but it is pulling back a little bit. We seem like we did get a close above this quarterly R1 level. So that's letting you know that it is somewhat bullish. Let me go ahead and maximize these screens again. Oh boy, how did I do that? And we were looking at a monthly chart. We're getting a red month, pull back, and still a little bit extended. Still above the 9-10 moving average, so technically we are still bullish. Let's go ahead and go down to the weekly chart and see what we see there. On the weekly chart, not too much here other than let me zoom in a little bit. We are getting kind of like a turnover a little. We did get, kind of like a bearish looking pattern up here. Then we had that big announcement, a couple of weeks ago, with the Fed announcement and thing, and pulled back. We have bounced a little bit off of that and coming back up, and we did end up closing above pivot this week. So again, for these monthly pivots, like I say, I do expect us to have a close above the pivot, but I don't think we're going to. But the question is, will we actually close above 600 to close out the year? That's the thing. I don't think we're going to make all-time highs come next week, to close out the year. But maybe by Friday, starting the new year, we might be at all-time high. That would be a big thing if that actually happens. Starting off the year at all-time highs, that'll make all kind of crazy news and stuff. They'll be thinking the market is going to go ballistics and all. It's going to be so great. But be careful. Always watch your trading plans and your trading strategies and trade accordingly. Because this market can swing around and slap you really pretty hard if you're not careful. Because a pullback is due. And all we've been getting is these nice little pullbacks, building positions and going higher. That's what I call them. This was the only major pullback that lasted about 3 weeks here, and it came all the way down to an R3. You can see started off at an R3 level and pulled back pretty strong, and it's been going pretty strong ever since. And this was back in August. So again, be kind of mindful of your trading plans and your trading strategies, and trade accordingly. Let's go ahead and go down to this daily chart and see what we see here. This daily noise, and again here on the daily chart, you can see that the market was actually, before the whole announcement, the market was kind of like almost in an indecision type thing here. If you're like intraday trader and all, you could see that it was just really choppy and all. It gave you a kind of topping pattern here, these 3 candles here and all. Do I have my little drawing tool? I do have my little drawing tool. Let me see what color it is. It's black. I was doing something else and all. These 3 candles here on the daily chart gave you kind of like, these 3 candles here gave you kind of like a little bit of a warning that something was about ready to happen before you actually got this big downward push. And down here, with this market opening way down here, and you can see, let me just back up just a little bit. Boom. Like I was saying before, we didn't come down here and close this gap. That's the thing that I was really kind of concerned about. Would we close this gap that we had in here and all? It only came down to this level here and all, a little bit below it after the big drop And on that's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's a holiday week too. That's again, so it's a holiday in here somewhere, But we didn't come down quite far enough. The thing is, since we haven't broken these tops yet, we could start another leg down here to the downside and come all the way down here to about this 575, close this gap before we go higher. But I don't think that's going to happen before the end of the year or the first week of the year. It probably will happen after that if we're going to get that pullback, But and some people will see. Let me just delete all this other stuff right quick. Some people will see that we are forming maybe a head and shoulder pattern here too. So, and if that's the case, and this is your shoulder level, and this is your head level, you're looking at 675 and 582. So 582, that's 18 plus 7 more, that's 25 points. So again, you could expect this thing to go 25 points lower, and that will get us down here to about this area here. If that happens, if we get a drop, it'll get us below that area really, so it's going to get us somewhere down there in that area. So again, be mindful of your trading strategies and your trading plans and trade accordingly, because I think a drop is due. But again, like I said, we might be making all-time highs coming the first of the year, because that would make crazy news and everybody think this market is going ballistics. But just wait and see. Trade accordingly. That's all I have for you guys today. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, and I'll be speaking to you next year. Have a good one. Bye.